Good morning. All right. Just unloaded here in Columbia Gardens, Fruitvale. South of the town of Trail. Dust. Close the windows, close the windows, close the windows. Big swings here, keep those trailers straight. That should be enough room to turn. All right, we are out of here. All right, so it's 7:45 now. I'm going north to Kootenay Innovative Wood, loading there, and then heading south of the border, further south. Well, actually, I'm going east to Creston, past Creston to highway. What highway is that? Is that 95 right away? I think it's 95. Taking Highway 95 south into Idaho. I need a permit still. I got to make sure they send that to me before I get there. And then I'm just staying on 95 and going way down south to, it's not way down south, but it's a highway I haven't driven before. Not much of a stop sign on that. You can see the shape of a stop sign. We're going to Homedale, Idaho. Didn't have time to program maps all the way yet, so it'll be beeping at me because I'm going there now and it's taking all the wrong routing. It's trying to route me through Oregon, but we're not going to drive through Oregon because of the extra taxes, so we're going to stay on 95 on all the way south. Stay in Idaho the whole way.
Continue 400 meters to the end of the street, then turn left.
So yeah, it should be a fun day. I don't know how long it'll take me to get there. First, to find out how long it'll take.
Columbia Gardens Road.
Take me to get loaded and all of that. I think I'm gonna stop here in Castlegar and top off on fuel and DEF. Wait, there's a stop sign here. Gate's closed, so there's no train coming, but
Columbia Gardens Road.
if the train is coming, it's driving right through the gate, but it's a private rail, so we know there's no train coming. Ah, okay, you're going straight, okay. He's going between the train cars? Oh, that is not a safe thing to do. You don't want to drive between the train cars. Beautiful little farm here. Nobody coming. Okay. Because I need the whole road, or else I would take the farmer's fence out with me, and
In 900
I don't want to do that.
Turn left on Columbia Gardens Road,
Don't
then
know.
take the first right.
Don't know about you, but I would prefer not to have any fences hanging off my trailers. A lot of hiking trails here on I think it's Beaver Creek Park, so always
Turn left.
expect
Columbia
pedestrians.
Gardens Road, then take the first right.
Yeah, the park kind of wraps around the airport, if I remember right.
Turn right on Highway 22A.
They don't even think about the fact that I might be here, because I need full both lanes for this corner.
In 3.5 kilometers, turn left on Highway 22A.
Still almost put the trailer into the grass. Yeah, Beaver Creek Park.
One, please call me. Do not leave trail yet. Thanks, Dave.
All right. I'm supposed to call and not leave trail yet. Okay, I guess I'll pull over somewhere and
One, please call me. Do not leave trail yet.
message sent twice. Okay, I'll pull over here and see what's going on. Let's pull far enough ahead that we're not blocking the mailboxes. Columbia River. All right, let's go find my trailers.
Turn right on Highway Drive, then take the first left.
Sorry, my trailers are not left. My trailers are right.
Turn left at the traffic light.
So I was selected for a drug test and I had to go in for a drug test. My third one since working for Sutco. First one was getting hired, pre-employment. Now I've had two since then. Just get thrown into a random pool and get tested every now and then. Apparently sometimes it can be 1 month right after the other because it's random, right? So and of course, not much notice. I get told don't leave trail. Which is perfect. That's the way I prefer it. If the boss was going to call me
continue on Highway
a week
22
ahead of time
west.
and say, hey, in a week from now you're doing a random drug test. Well, it's not really random then, is it? This is an actual random drug test. Which I'm in favor of. That's good. And we've had drivers that have failed the drug test because of really minor stuff. A good example is marijuana. You partake of it on your weekend, you're not impaired at the job, but you get a random drug test and you get a small hit out of that. You're legally, which is perfectly legal. The drivers doing everything legal, but you can't do it if you're going to be crossing the border. And of course you can't be intoxicated while driving. But on the weekend, on your own time at home, you're allowed to drink alcohol. You're allowed to smoke. I think it should stay that way. I think we should have the freedom to choose what we want to do. I, for one, will not partake, but I feel we need the right to partake. So that was fun. Really nice people, usually. I think drug testers like that they have to be people. Starting to regret this decision. At least I'm off the road. Make sure I got don't want to back onto the road. Did put the power divider lock on because this is a very gravelly, sandy road here. Very bumpy yard. Alright, we'll hook onto our trailers and then go get loaded. Let's turn my radio on. I can hear people. I wish I had a camera set up so I could show you backing in, but if you guys want to see video of backing in, hooking and unhooking trailers, it's a week ago Friday. Oh yeah, I'm not even close to center. What am I thinking here? There we go. Well, I've made it across the border, but it is 4:45. So we're definitely not delivering this load anytime early tomorrow. Because 11 and a half hours of drive time. Does that make sense? Seems like it'd be faster than that. That's what the Garmin says, 11 and a half hours. I'd have to Google Maps it and see if that seems accurate. It just seems too long. From the border, Highway 95 all the way down to, where am I going? To think, okay. It's not Homestead. Homedale? I think Homedale, Idaho. Basically, I just stay on 95 till I get there. Can't take that long to get there, but I've got 4 hours of drive time left. My brain says I should be able to get halfway. But 11 hours drive? There's got to be something wrong. I had to put in a lot of waypoints for the Garmin to let me go this route. So I think the Garmin's wrong. I guess I'll find out. I'm not going to stop to Google Map it. Got a permit for the trailers because I am over length, overweight, and this is a beautiful view of, I don't know what the valley is called, but it's the same view we saw yesterday, Creston. It's the same valley, but I had to cross at Eastport because it's an international border. Can't just cross anywhere like a four-wheeler could. So we're not going to get to any new roads today, but we'll get down south, and tomorrow I'll drive on the brand new roads I've never been on before, so I'm looking forward to that. No idea where I'll be sleeping because I don't know if the Garmin's right. So I'll drive till I have half an hour left and then I'll start looking. Half an hour, I start looking for a really good spot. If there's a nice, sweet spot that I really like, I'm like, okay, stopping. Once I got 15 minutes, I start looking a lot closer. I'm like, any pull-up will do. Pull-up like this, no actual rest area. Yep, I'll pull in here. Oh, that should be a pretty sweet spot, nice view. And then if I'm down at 10 minutes, I can fit a truck in there, I'm pulling in. If I was running East Coast, you're looking for a spot to stop 2 hours before you're done driving because it's just so busy. If I remember right, that's an exit only. It's been a while since I've been this way. Just beautiful. Now when I cross the border empty, I can pick any border I want. But if it has a load on, the load is only allowed to cross at certain borders. And I had some issues with the broker today too, so that didn't help. Looks like we've got border patrol sitting there. So I left KIW, drove all the way to Creston, and I still didn't have my paperwork. So I'm like, okay, the last place I have cell service, so I need to be able to get the paperwork and print it out because I have a printer in the truck. Back to these narrow roads. It's been a while since I've been on these narrow roads. So waited about 15 minutes. I went into the store. I stopped in Creston at the grocery store. I went into the store and bought some potato chips and cinnamon bun. You know, some junk food. What else did I buy? I can't remember. That was the good stuff I bought. The other stuff was just regular food. And by the time I got back to the truck 20 minutes later, I had the paperwork. I'm like, okay, we'll just wait the 30 minutes. I'll wait till I have an entry number and then go on duty and drive all the way to Eastport and cross. Punch the number online, see if I get an entry number. Nope. 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 Because once you have an entry number, you know the load's been cleared. Hour later, I'm like, okay, time to call my dispatch. Am I looking at the right place for this entry number? Yep. We'll give them a call. Yep, they're still working on it. It'll be a few more minutes. So I guess the broker was busy, or I don't know what happened, but the broker must have been really busy. So hour and 45 minutes. That was okay. I could eat some of those snacks I got. Much rather wait and get the entry number than cross the border and go denied. Every now and then I have the entry number and still get denied because there's some kind of mistake. Oh yes, yesterday I had the transmission fault. I forgot to tell you guys about that. I pulled into Summit in Salmo. It's owned by Sutco, or it's owned by the same person that owns Sutco. And they were luckily not too busy, and they looked at plugged in the computer to my truck right away and found there was a pressure sensor that was miscalibrated. So somehow going over top of Kootenai Pass, it miscalibrated a pressure sensor, sending all these faulty codes. So he recalibrated that pressure sensor and hasn't been a problem since. So hopefully it stays that way. I like it when fixes are that easy. Stopped there, had my shower, handed in all my paperwork, played some farming simulator upstairs in the lounge. Started a multiplayer game. Jess joined me, so it's like, hey, we can play games together even if we're far apart. Coeur d'Alene is, but we should be able to easily get through Coeur d'Alene today. I'll shoot some video as we get to Coeur d'Alene. I'll enjoy these narrow roads. Definitely no room for error. Well, it looks like we're approaching Coeur d'Alene. Right lane closed ahead. I'm dyslexic, so I'm gonna want to go over here. You know what? There's nobody behind us. If I have to come to a stop, I want to let all of them people by before merging that way. If the lane's closed at all. Might be up ahead, further ahead. I know Garmin, I looked at the route a little bit when I did my last load secure. Like, why do we have all this extra time? The mileage looks pretty close, but it is making me do some really weird and stupid turns. Like as we get to I-90 here ahead, about 7 miles ahead, it makes us turn onto I-90, do a big U-turn, and then come back onto 95. I'm like, doesn't seem right. We want to just stay on 95. So either the GPS is confused or there's construction going on and we have to take a detour. We'll find out which in hopefully just a few minutes. Say where we are? Outskirts of Coeur d'Alene. Intersection of Highway 95 and I-90 or in Idaho. Yeah, apparently the right lane isn't closed for a while. Maybe up ahead there. Road work ahead. Reduced the speed limit to 45 miles. I haven't been in the US for such a long time. I'm still struggling with the miles. 70 kilometers. Seems like it's fairly smooth flowing here. They're putting up more lights. Is that intersection getting a light too? There's too many lights as it is. Stop building lights. Install overpasses. They probably go for the roundabouts first. New traffic pattern. Oh, we actually have a red light here now. Yeah, they're adding a bunch more red lights. This used to not be a light here. We've got quite a bit of space. Move the 4 lanes closer together and then get on-ramp, off-ramps. And have the light on the top at the intersection. That would make more sense. Instead of adding more lights onto a main highway. And it looks like we got some protesters here. Oh, what are we protesting? Couldn't quite read the signs, not big enough. I don't know if I agree or disagree with them, but even if I completely disagree with them, good for you for voicing your thoughts. I believe we have to keep our countries free so that we can voice our thoughts. We can disagree with the government and still be safe. Even if whatever they were protesting there was completely against what I believe, good on them for voicing their thoughts. And like I said, I couldn't read the signs. Maybe I agree with them. Who knows? Restaurants are all making me hungry. It's 6:30, of course I'm hungry. I haven't had supper yet. I guess it would be a late supper. Once we're through Coeur d'Alene and whatever the town south of Coeur d'Alene here is, I'll have to pull out over at the next pull out and make myself some supper. Didn't realize how hungry I was until I saw all these restaurants. Alright, let's watch signs here. Do I have to merge to the left lane? Left lane. Or am I good here to stay on Highway 95? There is construction up ahead, so we'll see. At least most of the lights so far have been green for me. When I was told I was taking Eastport and going to the US, I thought I'd be delivering right here. There's a Coeur d'Alene builder supply here that we deliver to quite often.
Construction was reported on US 95.
Thanks, Carmen. I already saw the signs. Traffic jam. I bet you a lot of these people are turning onto I-90. Both lanes are fairly busy though, so my instinct says I should get into the left lane because these people are all going to stop trying to turn onto I-90. Do I listen to my instinct? Does the traffic flow smooth enough I don't have to do that? I-90 is a mile away. So all those green signs way out there. Texas Roadhouse. Steaks available. Ready to grill steaks available. So basically, that means takeout. They have them all ready, you just bring them home and throw them on the grill. A lot of restaurants are doing that now, so you can bring meals home. I guess I got mostly green lights, but when I do get a red one, it's a long one. I-90.
In 1/2 mile, keep right to West Walnut Avenue.
Kootenai Clinic. Kootenai spelled a little bit differently in the US than in Canada. We've got a Y at the end. Yeah, it seems when we hit the red lights, they're long red lights. Traffic, stay in this lane. Okay. I can remember there was something tricksy going on over here, but it's been a while.
Keep right to West Walnut Avenue.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Hit that thumbs up if you enjoyed. I'll see you tomorrow. Still in southern Idaho. Who knows where I'll load. Oh, see, downtown Coeur d'Alene is that way. So this is Coeur d'Alene on this side as well. See? In fact, Coeur d'Alene downtown is on this side of the highway. Cool, right by the river. It makes sense. The town was probably built off of the river. Anyway, yes, I was saying goodbye. So I'll see you guys. Ooh, people paddleboarding. I know. Enjoying the day. Anyway, you guys absolutely rock. Keep those comments coming. Comments? Yeah, keep those comments coming. Oh, what am I going to do with myself? Looks like I've got to add another little clip at the end here. Just beautiful. And they were already harvesting some of this stuff. Saw combines out. Sun is starting to get down low in the sky, coming up to magic hour. This looks pretty magical right now, doesn't it? Short little clip here. Show you some of the magic country I get to drive through. I'll let it roll a little bit further, but thanks for watching. town is called Tensed. T-E-N-S-E-D? I think. T-E-N-S-E-D. Yep.